Hey guys, welcome, welcome. I am Marcy, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about identity shift or transformation. And, a lot of times in our life, we don't realize that we have been playing roles in our life that don't resonate with our true self. And sometimes, people call it identity crisis, but it's not really a crisis. A crisis is something that's like traumatic and just, horrific. But this is not a crisis. This is actually an identity shift. We are actually conditioned a certain way as a child from birth until like 7 or 8 years old, and all these beliefs that we learn during this time becomes our identity. And it could be with relationship, finance, or what we're supposed to do with our life. And that has a lot to do with our upbringing, who our parents were and what they believed, because it all trickles down through the ancestors. So we can have like a life altering moment that actually shifts our whole identity. And this could be something like a loss, maybe a loss of somebody you love, or a job that you really loved, or even a life that you were supposed to have didn't work out. So that was a loss as well. Any type of, traumatic event could cause you, to have an identity shift. And maybe it's not all traumatic. Maybe it's just, you went through a breakup, and, it's just a different phase of your life. And a lot of times we look back and think what was. Now we have to look forward and look to what is going to be magnificent, because we get to choose our life. And when we're stuck in an identity that was chosen for us, or that we got stuck in, then what happens is our reality stays in that identity. Sorry, I get some water. So when we are stagnant in a phase of our life, it could be, maybe we're unaware of certain things in our lifetime, or, maybe we're just listening to the opinions of other people. So we're not moving in a forward direction. We're just like being, complacent. And when we're complacent, then we can't have this wonderful, amazing life that we were meant to have. And each and every one of us, we're all meant for greatness in this life. And if we stay in a identity that doesn't allow us to go to the next level in our life, then at the end of our life, we're really going to regret it, because we need to feel fulfilled in who we are as a human being. And if we don't feel like we are fulfilling our internal needs, then we can't contribute as much as we love to contribute in this lifetime. And we all want to make a difference. Well, not all of us, but most of us. If you're on this call right now, you want to actually make the difference in someone else's life. And that's why I'm here, because it's like my identity from what was to what is now is doing a major shift, and it's shifting so I can be the greatest version of myself and help as many people as I can. Because when you're stuck in a poverty mindset, it's not the way to be. When you're stuck in a lack mindset, it's not a good way to be. And you're made for greatness and made for so much more, then you're going to continue to push no matter how many obstacles are in front of you. You're going to push forward because you want to get to the other side and be great, so you can make a lot of money and do a lot of wonderful, great things for a lot of people. But if you're constantly, listening to the opinions of others, then, your identity shift is going to be stagnant and you're not going to be able to move forward. You're going to be stuck in that same place. And we don't want to be stuck. We want to flourish. We want to do great things in the world. We want to be able to, change the world, to be a better place, to be better for all of us, so there's a huge shift going on universally right now too. And a lot of people are shifting their identity, people that were in professional, positions, like, physicians and attorneys and CEOs of companies are changing their lifestyle, and they're turning into entrepreneurs and doing more things that they love, and creating resources from doing things that they love. And it does make a huge difference in our life when we're doing things that we really truly love. And then it's not work, it's not a job, it's just, creating and actually contributing and making money doing it. So that's a huge identity shift for a lot of people. And a lot of times, we feel like we have to be what everybody else wants us to be. And if you are a people pleaser and you are trying to be something for everyone, you're going to end up being nothing, because you can't be something for everyone. You have to do what makes you happy, what resonates in your heart, and move in that forward direction and be the most amazing person you were meant to be. Because each and every one of us, we have a calling on our life. And it may be something as small as, giving birth to somebody who's going to be, extremely successful and do great things in the world. Or it could be something big, like, speaking on stages and helping millions of people to become the best version of themselves. So whatever your calling is, don't wait on the calling, because, now is the time. Now is the time for each and every one of you to shift that identity from what was to what is. And it may not be easy, because a lot of times things are not easy. But, we never achieve greatness out of easy. Most people, achieve their goals and their dreams and everything that they were meant to achieve when they were, in their highest power, their greatness, and struggling, because struggle is not fun and it's not for sissies. But you know what? It makes us strong. It makes us realize, our strength from within. It also makes us realize who our true friends are. When you're really struggling, your identity shift, or you're going through some really tough times and people scatter and they disappear and you don't hear from anyone, that's true reality right there, because it shows you, those are acquaintances, and those are sometimey friends. And we don't need sometimey friends in our life. We need people that are going to be there for us through thick and thin, and love us if we gain a little bit of weight, or if our bank account's lower, or if our house is a mess. And if those people can't love us under those terms, then guess what? Then they need to be out of our life. We don't have time for that. And, that's why I said, when you shift your identity, you don't accept mediocrity from yourself or other people. Never, ever, ever. Because you are great, amazing, and wonderful. And you should not ever accept mediocrity from, from yourself, especially, because like I said, life is way too short, to put up with things that aren't going to make a difference, and very insignificant, people or scenarios or situations, So with that said, you guys, life is always changing, and we are always changing. So the best thing that we can do right now is be who we're meant to be, and if people don't like it, then I think they're not your people. Remember that. If they criticize you, which some people are gonna criticize you. If they don't like what you're saying, what you're doing, they're gonna say something, especially when it comes to politics. I mean, it's like, I am independent and I don't, talk about politics, but there's some people that get so irate that they want to hurt people because, this one's a Republican or this one's a Democrat, and they want to actually hurt you because you're don't believe in their political party. That's what I call insanity, total insanity. And same thing, with religion. Sorry. Right. I mean, if you're not abiding to somebody's beliefs, then you are not worthy. And that's what a lot of people say. But you know what? We're all humans. We all have red blood, same blood, right? And why can't people just get along no matter what your nationality or your religion or your ethnic or or what you believe in? Just you don't have to have the same beliefs to get along with other people and accept other people. So anyways, I'm going off the topic anyways, but what I'm truly getting at is it's okay. It really is okay to have an identity shift and love yourself through the whole thing, and realize that take care of yourself and do self-care and do all these things that's going to fill up your cup. Because when your cup is full and you have so much in that cup, then you know what? You can give. But when you have an empty cup, how can you give from a cup that's empty and depleted? There's no way you can do that. It's impossible. But if you have a cup that is full and that cup is running over, then you can give. And that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for anyways. And if you're on this call, I'm sure that's what you're here for too. So, just make sure that you're filling your cup up first, no matter what identity that you are creating in your life. And don't look back, because the past is the past. When you have an identity that really was not you, it was just a phase in your life or a role that you played, or it's just not very positive, then you need to let that role go, let that phase of your life just phase out, because this is the new you. Each and every one of you, we are shifting to a different consciousness, and this consciousness can either be warm and fuzzy and happy and joyful, and we can take all this energy that we feel that is like anxiety and use it to create something amazing, something that we can all put together and just feel so good about, like a big warm hug. So with that said, please contact me, holisticlifestylenow.com, and you can find out more information. Also, I am working on doing a new membership site, and also a challenge, a 30-day challenge on identity shifting 101. And it's okay to be who you want to be. That's it. It is okay. So God bless you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening. And it's time for some changes. We all want changes. So God bless you. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful evening. And don't forget holisticlifestylenow.com, or you can go to my YouTube channel, Marcy Novis-Levine, or Holistic Lifestyle Now, or my Facebook page too, which is Marcy Novis-Levine. Instagram is mtlevine4180, and or Holistic Lifestyle Now. So we'll talk soon, and have a beautiful, blessed, blessed, blessed evening. Talk soon. Bye-bye.